When we talk about this, you mentioned early on in this conversation about a web. Is this a web which is coordinated, which is organized all together? I'm thinking of other organizations as part of this too, like the State Department's Global Engagement Center is another one. There's also the Internews network, which has come up in discussions about censorship in the past couple of weeks. How is this all connected together? Is it a deliberate connection, or is it just connections of convenience for all these different groups?
I mean, I think a lot of that is kind of speculation. I think there are more important nodes. There are agencies that give out more money than others, like the Global Engagement Center, which is under the State Department, like National Science Foundation, like HHS, like USAID, etc. So there are actors that are more important, and there are particular people who are more important, of course, than others who are kind of making the funding, the decisions that this is going to be policy and this is what we're going to do. I mean, one of the things we know is that there was definitely a lot of White House pressure on Twitter and Facebook and other social media to censor content as well. So this went right to the top of the government as well. Is there a kind of grand poobah person? There probably would be various candidates like Anthony Blinken or others, but I don't know that anyone's come up with enough evidence to say there's kind of one single entity. And I think in some ways it's not necessarily a helpful way to think about it anyway, because there's just so much. Like the scandal is that there's just so many agencies, so much private philanthropy, so much NGO and academic work that goes into this. It is a kind of massive kind of cultural phenomena. The scandal is, how did you convince so many people to essentially go along with this censorship work and think that they were doing something good? Like that for me is a scandal, not here's a secret bunker where, you know, the chief censor is hiding.